Guys. Let's talk about nutscaping, right? What's nutscaping, Russ? Is it something to do with pistachios? No. Men are taking pictures of their balls in front of beautiful landscapes. Well, I think this lady puts it best.
Whatever turned them on.
So, who would like to see these breathtaking vistas? Look at that. Wow! Who, in their right mind, looks at a glorious sunset and thinks, that needs teabagging? This one looks so cold, I'm surprised he could even find his spuds. Look at that! Who gets their ball bag out in Mordor? This one's the worst, look at this. Ah! Looks like a granny's chin. What is wrong with men? Why would you put your ball... You never see women doing this. Oh, look, the Grand Canyon. Derek! Get me camera. I'm going to do a flap snap. Are you getting it all, Derek? Are you getting it all? Oh, a tampon. I feel so luxurious. I don't understand it. Testicles are the ugliest things in the world. They're like dying onion barges, just... The only photo they would improve is this. That's the only one. Now, talking of stupidity, have you seen the latest photobombing craze sweeping the States?
The Forest Service now warning people to stop taking selfies with bears. The prevailing attitude for years has been if you see a bear, don't threaten them, back away slowly, right? Instead, people are turning their backs and raising their phones for a candid shot.
People are taking selfies with bears. Look at that. Actually, go back a minute. That's the kid from Up. Why do people have to take selfies? Animals are magnificent. You don't need to see a human face in front of it. I mean, how shit would life on Earth be if David Attenborough did this? You know? If you want to have joy with an animal, just spray a bit of water on a turtle's arse and watch it twerk. Now, unbelievably, that wasn't the maddest bear story in the news. Winnie the Pooh has been banned from a town in Poland. Have a look at the reason why. Counters in a small town in Poland have banned Winnie the Pooh, claiming the bear is of dubious sexuality. They reckon Winnie the Pooh is gay. Well, they have really misunderstood poo sticks. It's ridiculous, it's a cartoon. He's not sexual in any way. He eats honey. He's not like he's going around going, yo, Tigger, come and bounce on my 100-acre wood. Yeah. It's so ridiculous. Check out the reason why they think Winnie the Pooh is gay. He is inappropriately dressed and he's half naked. What? If a bear isn't wearing trousers, he's gay? What do their zoos look like?
Here we have the giraffe. As you can see, he's wearing a scarf, which means he's bisexual. You may also notice that my Polish accent is a lot like German. I'm not very good at that.
It's absurd, though, isn't it? This isn't inappropriately dressed. This is. Yeah. Now, some ridiculous art stories in the news. Did you see this?
What do you make of this? It's the new Star exhibit at the Serpentine Sackler Gallery in London. The German artist behind the work, Overturned Furniture, says it represents the harmony of everyday objects.
It represents the harmony of... No, it doesn't. It looks like a toddler has thrown a shit fit in IKEA. What is it with artists? Why does everything have to be crazy? I mean, did you hear about this lady?
My name's Casey Jenkins. I'm a performer craftivist doing a performance piece called Casting Off My Womb.
Sounds interesting. I wonder what she's doing.
I'm spending 28 days knitting from wool that I've inserted in my vagina.
put wool up her fanny. That's not art. That's just a really cheap tampon. She's so pretentious. Look at the reason she's doing it. To protest about feminist and social issues. How is that a feminist protest? She's hardly a suffragette, is she? Emmeline Pankhurst went on hunger strike. She didn't knit a bobble hat with her growler. Should we get women the vote?
Sod that, let's make some muff mittens. Come on, girls. Sisters are doing it for themselves. Such bollocks, isn't it? If you're an artist, you can get away with anything. If that was my mum, she'd be in a van on her way to her home.
It's for the Turner Prize.
Get in the van!
Do you want a jumper?
No, I don't want a jumper! She's mad. Look how she claims the public have reacted.
When I'm sitting in the gallery knitting, I get a lot of the reaction is people say, "You're so brave, you're so brave."
Brave? Really? I think you find the typical Aussie felt more like this.
It is fucking madness. The next bloke who shags her is going to wind up with a balaclava on the end of his knob.
Did you hear about Word of the Year?
Now, the word of the year has been announced. It's photobomb. It's defined as intruding into the background of a photograph without a subject's knowledge.
Photobomb is the Word of the Year. So, in honour of that, here are my all-time favourites. At number 3, this squirrel. Number 2, this camel. But my all-time favourite is this little girl's arm. Just changes in exams. Did you hear about the plans for school photos?
A school photographer in West Sussex has outraged parents by offering to airbrush their children's pictures.
Airbrush school photos? I would have loved that in my day. Look at this. Amazing. Don't applaud. I look like Harry Potter's German pen pal. Do you know that photo is all over the internet? It's even been turned into a meme, right? I didn't write this joke. Look what they've done. These glasses got me a lot of ladies. Dinner ladies. Oh, yeah, funny. Talking of wonderful, did you see this amazing story from Australia about a religious sculpture gone wrong?
It's every principal's worst nightmare. The irreverence of the St Martin de Porres has many crying, "Holy smoke!" An unfortunately placed loaf of bread is symbolically produced from the saint's robes and given to a small boy.
I mean, that is not how Jesus fed the 5,000. Like, what disciple is that? St Jimmy of Savile? How did they not think this through? Look at it. Like, who? Who feeds a kid at waist height? Mind you, look at it again. He's really working his dough balls. So, did they remove the statue, move the bread up a bit? Nah.
It's now shrouded in black cloth until the Vietnamese stonework's modified.
Oh, what a surprise. The Catholic Church have covered something up. No. Teenage girls are desperate for likes, and they don't like themselves. It must be so awful, because I never had selfies when I was young. The only time I looked at my face was when the school photos came out, and that was harrowing enough. Like, can you imagine that? It's like, oh, mate, I look like Simple Jack from Tropic Thunder. When you're young, you shouldn't be taking pictures of your face. It's not right. It's not right. It's never going to be right. We're English. We're ugly as f***. We're like potatoes with eyes. That's why we develop personalities. We shouldn't be comparing ourselves to Hollywood celebs on Instagram. They've got sun and teeth. We've got drizzle and braces. And none of it's real. Everyone's Photoshopped, sucking their cheeks in. I mean, look what Kim Kardashian goes through to get one selfie.
Hi, I'm Kim Kardashian West, and I'm gonna give you a little tutorial on how to take the perfect selfie. For me, I know my perfect angle. It's my chin down, and I just pose away and take about 300 photos until I get the perfect selfie.
300 photos? F that! Think of all the things you could be doing instead. Dating, creating, baking, gyrating, masturbating, church fating. The point I'm making, social media is not as good as real life. The other day, I was down the pub with my mates, no phones, and he was like, let's play a drinking game. You gotta eat a tin of sweet corn and then drink a pint of Guinness, and the winner is whoever can poo out the longest bumblebee. We never had phones when I was a kid. If something amazing happened, no one took a picture. We just remembered it and then exaggerated it. Remember that time Dave had 5 Jaegers and teabagged a lion? The truth? My mate Dave had a cat. Remember the time there was a unicorn in the pub? No, Pete sellotaped a dildo to his head. What I'm saying is memories are so much better than photos. A photo is just a memory with no soul. And memories bubble around your head, and then they appear and make you laugh from nowhere. I was on the train the other day, and I remember that time at school that Lydia was trying to get her calculator to work by knocking it against the desk. And our teacher went, Lydia, how would you like it if I banged you against the desk? And we lost our collective shit.